Hey y'all, what the f is tea, my lovely people? Yes, we are back up in this gig and I am super duper excited because we are about to talk about Midnight Bodies and we're about to have a Hot Box with Zach section, and this is about to be cool, and I'm excited because I get to nerd out about music. Usually I would nerd out about other people's music, but today we're nerding out about my music and about my EP that I just dropped called Midnight Bodies. Just came out this past Friday. If you have not streamed it, please go stream it. If you're watching this, I'm guessing that you've listened to this project or you're interested in the project, and if you have not listened to the project yet, then this video is your gateway drug. Even if you checking it out is this video, we're about to sit down and listen to it, okay? Also, I want to break down some of the songs and why I wrote them, why I produced them, the way that I produced them, the way I wrote them, just to give you insight. Like, I just want to nerd out about the little things. Like, I want to really get into the gig. Like, I am so excited about this. So go ahead, get your favorite stuff, get whatever you need to relax and to enjoy and to have a conversation, because we about to really get into this gig. Welcome back to Hot Box with Zach. Let's go. And as you can hear in the intro, that is my song High as well, which is on the EP, and a lot of people love High. High came out last year. High was always a part of the EP, but I just didn't know what the rest of the EP was going to sound like. And to be quite honest, like, Midnight Bodies was not going to be called Midnight Bodies. It was going to be called Hypnosis at first. Hypnosis just didn't stick because once I made Midnight Bodies, I said, oh, in a sense that, like, I gotta run that. And the first track is Midnight Bodies, off Midnight Bodies. And let me explain why, right? So Midnight Bodies is a record me, my best friend Uzo, and Amy wrote in London last year, actually. We wrote this last year. It was my first trip to the UK, and my best friend Uzo, which y'all may know him as Emanike, we were supposed to go to a party together. And I was at his house, and this bitch stomach started hurting all of a sudden. So he was like, bitch, you go. I don't know if I'm gonna live. So go to the party. And I was like, no, I'm going to my hotel room if you're not going. And he was like, absolutely not. You're actually gonna go to this party because I need you to go to the London scene. You know some people that are there. Don't not go because I'm not going. So I took his advice, went to the party by myself. I am not a good solo person. And believe it or not, I actually have really bad social anxiety. So, and it came from COVID, by the way. I didn't have it before COVID. Now after COVID, I have, like, not crippling, like I'm fine, but like, girl, I can break out into a sweat. Get nervous. Don't know why. And it's nothing wrong. I just get anxious. I don't know why. Honestly, truly, one of the best nights of my life. Liberating. Like, being in this club, and I wish I could remember the name of the club, but being in this club that night, like, everybody was so free and everybody was so liberated, and everybody, like, shirts was off. Women, men, theys, thems. It didn't matter what was going on. Everybody was just living for everybody, and it was so sickening. And I remember, like, specifically these mirrors it was a wall of mirrors, and they were just sweaty and sickening. Like, it was just hot. I enjoyed, right? And I left that party. It was like 5 a.m. in the morning. And I got to my hotel room and I said, I need to make a song that embodied that moment. Like, I want to make a song that felt like that hotness. Like, that shit felt so sickening. And so I came across this loop, this jazz loop. And I was like, ooh, that's hot. But wouldn't this be hot if I flipped it into, like, a groove? So I did not intend for Midnight Bodies, the song, to follow a standard song structure. I wanted that song to be a groove. I wanted Midnight Bodies, the single, to be an experience that you feel, you know what I mean? Like, and I wanted to release your inhibitions, like your deep inhibitions that you want to feel sickening. Like, you want to feel like, can't nobody touch you, bitch? Like, or somebody can touch you. You know what I mean? Like, as you know, my mothers are Gaga, Beyonce, Janet, Madonna. Like, these are the women that raised me, right? Of course, you know, Rock With You by Janet is one of my favorite songs of all time. And to be honest, Rock With You was not even a reference track. I wouldn't even have a reference track for Midnight Bodies. We just went in, me, Amy, and Uzo just went in and just, like, had fun in the studio. And also, being from Detroit in the Midwest, we have this thing called, like, jit music over there. And, like, my first introduction to techno house music was Detroit, like, bounce, jit, like, bounce and break your back, bounce and break your back. Like, I live for that. Like, if you grew up in the Midwest or maybe even down anywhere, maybe they did this on the radio, but it was on the radio. And, like, at night, like, maybe like 9 to like midnight, your parents was getting ready to go out, they was playing these mixes. And I wanted to make a song that paid homage to those, like, old 1990s, early 2000, like, freakazoid like mixes. Like, it's something so black about it that I love, but it was so electronic. It was house, you know what I mean? But it just wasn't packaged that way, but it was house electronic music. Black people literally always been in house, but, like, black people really made every facet of house electronic. And I want to pay homage to that, and Midnight Bodies was that track. So without further ado, let's get into Midnight Bodies. And this is that jazz loop. This is that jazz loop. And my other producer, Aaron, worked on this with me as well. This is a 17-part harmony, by the way. Hey boy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't get into it. You gotta creep in. But I'm gonna fuck you up right here and go like this. Take a picture. Woo! Bring them with you. Say what? Hey boy. Do you see it? And in the back, and in the back, and in the back, me and my producer Aaron, and you're going to hear his name a lot. Aaron is one of my favorite people on this earth. We made this entire project together. I was in his house, like just going back and forth on every instrument, every piece of instrumentation. Like, you have to understand, to be able to co-produce with these like crazy producers like Aaron and Uzo, I really had to like lock in and like put my ear to the test. And one of the best advice my best friend Uzo and Aaron gave me was to follow your ear. This entire project, I followed my own ear. I didn't try to be like anybody. I didn't want to try to emulate anything. I wanted to do exactly what I hear when I make music. And Midnight Bodies, just these background, and then when the beat drops, you're going to hear this girl in the back faintly. She goes, and that's Aaron's idea. But it was so good. Hold on. My garage. Yeah. Come on back on, girl. Thank you, mama girl. Let's get into the gig. By the way, when I spark up on YouTube, I got a cut. But on Patreon, you can really get into the full Gigiana. But on YouTube, I got to keep it real cute, girl, because they would age restrict this video real quick. Do you feel it? Like it's your woo! Right here, right now. Here goes say body. What? Take it off. Atmosphere. It's a jam. It's just a groove. Some of y'all bitches that don't know how to groove. Y'all not cool enough to groove. And let it breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe. Let's wrap shit up. It go, hey. Panning left to right. It go to the mirror. Do you feel it? Sweat to ow. Dip, 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 dip. Y'all not get into the details, girl. Here we go. Crash. And I want y'all to really get into, I need y'all to get into that bass line. I need y'all. Girl. I need y'all to get into that. Like, get into it. The detail is crazy. I'm sweating in here. I am sweating in here. I'm starting to sweat in here. Turn the air on. Because, bitch, I haven't even got through the first song and I'm already sweating. But see, this is, I mean, if it was Beyonce's album, I'll do the same thing. Get into the crash. And you know I was inspired by Bad Romance, bitch. I want to be known as, like, that kid's production is insane. Like, Zach Campbell's production, untouched. That's what I want to go down. If I can't do nothing else with music, my performing and my production are the things that nobody can see me on. Like, you can't deny nothing about that. That's what I want. That's what I want. Right here, the little... Not a record scratch, by the way. Yeah! And then we had to come back like this. Woo! Like this show. Hold on. Take it off. And release. Release. Absolutely. I love Midnight Bodies so much. It's such a jam. Midnight Bodies is such a jam. Like, it's just a groove you put on to feel something. Now, High is up next. We know her very well. Me and Uzo recorded High and made High last year. And at the end of the session, Uzo says, we need something in this song. Like, don't you want to, like, feel something? And I said, bitch, I feel that. I feel that. So I got back in the booth. And I was like, okay, we smoking, right? So I say, how did the motherfucking Granddaddy Perp got me? Because at the time, Granddaddy Perp was like my favorite thing. Like, Granddaddy Perp was my favorite strain. Still is one of my favorite strains. But that strain gets me, how did the motherfucking Granddaddy Perp got me feeling so Sativa diva with the, that was Uzo. I said, Granddaddy Perp got me feeling so and I was stuck. And Uzo came in and said, all right, what is it? Sativa or indica? And I was like, it was indica. But he was like, okay, do sativa diva. And I was like, oh, sativa diva with the indica. And Uzo ate that, bitch. I said, that's the fucking chant, bitch. And we was like, let's put it into the song and let's make it like this pitched down version, almost like a rap, like a feeling. Like, let's really... Another producer that I'm obsessed with growing up is Rich Harrison, who made Beyonce, A. Marie. Like, when I listened to High, when I heard the beat that Giuseppe made, he's over in Milan. It's the producer I work with. He also produced Strip as well on the project. And I was like, yo, just remind me of that Rich Harrison, like, oh, it's that one thing, nigga, Trip. It kind of feel. And I was like, I want something timeless like that in my discography. I need something like that. And I love smoking. So here's High. And this was like my homage to like California Love, like robotic, like vocoder, but harmonies. With the in the background, with the, that's Uzo, fucking it up. Here go. Baby, I'ma be cause I don't wanna pull no stunts. Are you rolling, are you rolling up? Ain't got no look in myself. You know how to make it. Say, you in my system. Never thought I would breathe you in addiction when you backside. I love this. It go dig. Woo! The way that dig like that. It dig one more time right here. Go say, woo! Boom, bitch. No shade. No please. And go. Oh, that dig is nice. That dig. You gotta dig right up in there. Boy, dig again. Ooh, and then, ooh, say what? Maybe more than friends. I love the split tone. The split tone is everything. Fly up in your shit over this shit. Need you in my system. Never thought I would breathe you in addiction when you back. L-I-C-K, lick it. Never felt so good. Woo! She say what? Say what? Light the skies. Oh, yeah. Your touch is at the ceiling. I'm trying to make you mine. Woo! Y'all don't know music up in here. It go. You gotta know how to produce, girl. I like to feel something. Boy, gimme. If we gonna do it right, we gonna do it like this. Granddaddy Perp coming Sativa. Dig again. I dig. And go. Fuck it up. Got me feeling so. Woo! Fuck it up. And go like how in the mother. Let it breathe like. Woo! One thing about it, two things for sure. One thing about it and two things for sure. The end of a Zach Campbell track is going to take you home. I'm going to take you home. If you don't know nothing else about a Zach Campbell track, I am going to take you home. If you're going to be a fan of my Mew Mew, I need you to know, as a producer, as an artist, I'm going to always take you home. Oh, bitch, I'm going to take you home. Because one thing about the end of a song, I like to wrap it up nicely in a bow as an experience. Even if I made, because if you notice, no songs on this EP, it's under 3 minutes. My goal as an artist, I really want to make like 5, 6, 8 minute records. Like one record is like 8 minutes, just a story. Oh, I can't wait to make that. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I cannot wait to make something that sickening that you are engaged for 8 whole minutes. And it just feels like, bitch, I went on a f***ing journey. I love twists and turns in a record. And you're going to hear that through the rest of Midnight Bodies. I do not like linear music. I do not like things that feel like this the entire time with a little bit of ooh, but then it just comes back down to just this. And sometimes, hold on now. And in the words of Whitney Houston, sometimes it's called for that. It's called for a linear production. Some songs are called for a linear production. Do not get me wrong. I am so aware of that. In my humble opinion, I feel songs that even have linear production, you can find nuances in a linear production still. People like Phineas do that very well. And it's not even, mind you, his production is nowhere near linear. But when he does make a very solid record, the nuances are so sickening that it's like, bitch, you know what? That's what makes him special as a producer. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say, next record, Trust, here. I went in with this record. Me and Aaron, again, produced this record. And Kevin, you will get to know him. Kevin, Uzo, me, Aaron, Giuseppe, JVD. Those are the producers of this record, of entire Midnight Bodies. Me and Aaron worked very closely. So me and Aaron worked on this record to wrap this one up. Kevin had the original music, and we went in and tailored it and produced it to what this story is, which is what I like. That's my process. I like to find beats, find producers that have something going on. And usually when I write music, I'm writing from a space of the music is telling me what to say. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like artisty, but like, I'm not an artist that writes with like, all right, bitch, I can just come off the dome with some lyrics. Maybe, but it won't be fully realized. I'm an artist that I like to hear something, a sound, something, and that will evoke like, bitch, that's a fucking song. I can write about topics that I have in my mind, but I still need to hear something to bring that topic alive. So that's how I write. That's my process. I knew off hearing this music that Kevin sent me, the dun 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 dun, I knew something about that was heavy. Something about that was grounded, and I wanted to make the bass even heavier. And then I wanted to put like, me and Aaron thought of putting an electric guitar in there because Aaron has really crazy background in like rock and guitars and doing rock covers and metal covers. So he's like sick with the guitar. Like, this was light work for him, but it inspired me. You know, I was like, okay, what if we put some little up in there? Like, some chords that would really progress Trust. But I wanted to keep it grounded. And Uzo, one of his production notes for me and Aaron was to strip it back a little bit because Trust at one point was just really industrial. And Uzo was like, but we're losing your vocal. We're losing the passion. We're losing what you're singing about because that's what's important. And I was like, bitch, I'm hiding. And to be quite honest, I was hiding behind the production because I felt more comfortable behind the production because this song is so vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a diary. And so I was like, ugh, I'm putting all my business out here in this song like this. And I wanted to hide behind all the thumps in you know? And Uzo was like, hey, that's cute. This is nice. But move all that and I want to hear that. And that's what Trust is. So let's get into Trust. I love how it starts kind of like old, and then it just clears up out of nowhere like here. I never could trust you, couldn't trust you when I tried to. The waterfall in the back. Now let's say you. To say you in a 3-part harmony is full. So the writers of this was me, Bray, and Uzo. And you'll hear about Bray a lot because Bray is my vocal teacher. And we wrote this record. This is one of the records Bray was like, baby, I'm gonna need you to sing. I'm gonna need you to go ahead. We're gonna put some notes in here that's gonna, I need to feel that. And I said, so Bray as a writer, he's a crazy vocalist, but he writes the way he sings, and it's almost like literature. So when I listen to Trust lyrics, the way he has me singing it is like cursive a little bit. And I'm so here for it. I'm gonna go back a little bit, but I want to shout out Bray because this record would not be nothing without him, to be quite honest.
It's just in my brain when I thought to trust you. Now it's fuck you. I could never trust you, couldn't trust you.
Just a little bit. I love to just give you a little bit. I want to put all the drums in the back. The verses, I want it to be clear.
I might be to blame. Sick to my stomach, I'm in love with the pain. Some call it crazy, but I fell in love with who you said you did.
I want to feel like you got thrown into space, bitch.
Oh well, it was me and you, no doubt. We took the short way out, and now there's nothing else but the fact I never could trust you.
Bitch, I want you to tease it. And I live for this. This is the little minute details I live for right here. Right before the chorus drops, we put like, me and Aaron put like this little, like a little yank. Just a little yank. Just the youngest little yank right into the bass line. And it just gives it more of like a, hey, like a church stomp, bitch. I want to feel like this. And so I was saying in the studio, and I have footage of me and my of us producing this record, and I will be posting those videos very soon as well. But I told Aaron as we were making this, I said, I want to feel like Tina Turner. I need to feel like this up in here. Like, I want to feel like my wig is right here. And that's what this does. So I want to get into that little yank. That little yank.
It was me and you, no doubt. We took the short way out. And now there's nothing.
Right here, go.
But the fact I never could trust you.
Woo!
When I tried to. Twisted my brain when I thought to. I could trust you. Now it's fuck you. I could never trust you.
We put a vocoder tape, like a robotic vocoder tape underneath that too, to get a little texture. Ah! That falling. Had it falling in each ear. The background vocals in the second verse. And then I never could trust you. Crash. Ta. Da. Wow. That's the fuck you. Ha. Ta. I want to be like glass, bitch. Like, I love 3D sounds. As a fucking producer, this project taught me I love 3D fucking sounds. Like, bitch, I love bitch, I love feeling like for real, like, bitch, I want to feel like when you listen to this shit in your ears, bitch, I want you to be like, woo, 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 bitch. I love, oh, girl, just make me feel cut in here. You know what I mean? Like, I hope y'all feel that, like, oh, girl, oof, oof. The guitar's coming in. It was in there all this time, but I really wanted to come through.
Oh, well, it was me and you, no doubt. We took the short way out, and now
here we go.
Nothing else but the fact I never could trust you, trust you,
woo!
I trust you, now it's fuck you. I could never trust you, couldn't trust you, didn't have to. Trust me.
She say, what? Like a boomerang, bitch. I had this noise come back to you like this. And then guitar. Say what? And woo! Say what? Sing the song then, bitch. And they go. Then I want you to go. Woo! You can trust. Harmony. Did. Oh, girl, please. Give me my light. Thank you. I'm in my garage, if you didn't know. That song, that ending is so cinematic and so sickening. Like, just get into the details of that ending. And I'm going to sit down with Aaron and break down every little stem on another video. So please be subscribed. If you are a music nerd, get ready for some music nerd content on this channel because producing has really opened my eyes to some shit, and I really want to share. I kind of want to nerd out with some of y'all, like, and I know this is so niche for my channel because we talk about Gaga and Nicki and stuff like that over here, but like, my life has changed and I've grown up so much in front of y'all. Like, I'm 31 now. Some of y'all been watching me since I was 19. It is it is inevitable to not grow. Like, I was going to grow into something. I don't know what it was going to be, but I got to do it in front of all of y'all. And that comes with some pros and cons, but like, I wouldn't have changed it any bit. I made this channel because I love music, and it has grown into stan culture and, you know, screaming at a camera. But like, I was studying music for a long time. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't have to. I've always listened to music deeper, and like, people thought me screaming on camera and running away and all that shit was like theatrical. The way I feel about music, I'm getting emotional. The way I like actually feel about music, like for real, and my close people in my life know this for real about me. I really love the way production works and vocals and that's magical to me. And when I really feel it, bitch, it takes me away. Like, bitch, I gotta shout, I gotta do, you gotta, you know? And that's something about me that I will never, and the fact that I can do it to my own music now, that's so fucking sickening. Like, that's so sickening. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful that you guys are listening and like, you care. You even care. Y'all don't even have to care at all. Nobody has to care. But the fact that y'all are even giving it a chance means the world to me. And the day I'm on stages in front of y'all and we are gagging together and performing and having a good time, oh bitch, that's all I want. That's all I want out of this music thing. Just to be able to go on a tour, multiple tours, and just like do fun shows and like make experiences where people go home and be like, bitch, now that boy, you say what you want, but that show was crazy. Woo, what a show. I need that. I can die happy. I swear to God, I can die happy. I can die happy. And this makes me happy. I love when people say I can't do something. I love when people say, ain't nobody gonna care. Like, dude, yes, give me all of that, because it feeds me, bitch. Ooh, I love when people don't live for me. You don't live for me? That's fine. I'm gonna make you live for me one day. I'm gonna make you. And if I don't, that's fine too. But bitch, can't say I didn't try, okay? You can't say I didn't try. And I say that to say, here's Vertigo. This song right here, I knew this song, y'all. When I heard, first of all, the original beat for this song, y'all want to hear the original beat? This is how it originally started. Pitch down, slower. It was slower. I trimmed a little bit of this. But when I heard this, I said, excuse me? I said, this not even the tempo, but this right here, this little, like that, I said, oh, this is cunt. I said, oh, bitch. And this is Kevin. This is Wonderlust once again. Some of you might know him. He's on YouTube as well. But I have got to know Kevin over the years since Making Away From You to now. And that baby is one of the best producers in the world. And he's just so talented. So fucking talented. And so I would listen to these beats that he has, and then I'd be like, ooh, but what if? And then we'll tailor it to what I'm trying to say. And so me and Uzo took this beat in London, we wrote this in London. We wrote this in like an hour. Me and Uzo wrote this about an hour. Because when I heard this, I immediately said, it's called Vertigo. I don't know why the name and the imagery, everything came to me so quick. Off the first listen to that, I said, oh, this is called Vertigo. Then I also knew, I said, Uzo, I gotta go in this booth. I gotta punch myself in the stomach. He said, bitch, okay, what? I said, girl, because I need all that shit in there. Like, I need that shit in the production, though. Not as a vocal, in the production. And he was like, sick, bitch, that's weird and crazy. Let's do it. And I was like, right? Let's cut. And but my inspiration with that, I'm such a fan of Mortal Kombat, but specifically for this effect, if my nerds out there that know Mortal Kombat, I wanted MK3 sound effect type. Oh, like yes, bitch. Girl! I'm gagging in here. If you know in the Vertigo music video, bitch, I'm always giving Easter eggs and shit, bitch. You just gotta watch me closely, girl. At the end of the Vertigo music video, we did the classic MK, like, Dizzy finish him, because I wanted to pay homage to the fact that I was even doing that in the song. Like, I love being an artist. It's so fun. Like, it's so fun. Any artist out there, if you have an idea, bitch, just do it. Just do it. Like, do it to your full capacity. Like, do it to the full capability. Like, even this world of Midnight Bodies with the hair and, like, me holding the moon, like, looking like a god or some shit. This was just to completely embody the fact that this project for me was like a resurrection. Like, I feel reborn, bitch. I felt like the most powerful version of myself. Like, and I wanted to show that. And I feel like that's the part of being an artist, is to have fun with imagery. And, like, I don't look like this every day, and I don't walk around like this every day. But why would I want to look like how I look like every day in my artistry? I mean, sometimes it calls for that. Don't get me wrong. It calls for that too. But, like, why not have fun? I wanted to make an imagery for Vertigo that's everlasting in your brain. Like, anytime you think of Vertigo, you're gonna think about me and them ponytails and the goddamn spandex and the Vertigo and the pinwheels and shit. Like, I love that. I do know one day Vertigo is going to blow the fuck up. One day. I don't know when. I'm going to push this song. I don't give a take 10 years, bitch. I'm going to blow this song up. Like, I love this song. And the voice in the beginning is my bitch Amy. And she's the one that writes all my records with me. And we had her go in the booth and say, please keep all hands and feet on witches. And I was like, bitch, because we were getting done writing this record. And I was like, wouldn't it be kind of cut to have, like, an announcement in the beginning? Like, bitch, it's about to get crazy. So keep all hands, feet, and feelings in your vehicle, which is yourself. Like, keep all your shit to yourself, bitch. Cause stop chasing these, bitch. Keep all your shit to yourself. That was the lyricism right in the beginning. Please keep all hands, feet, and feelings. And I wanted the song to feel like, bitch, you're losing your mind. Because don't, when you're chasing somebody or you're talking to somebody, you feel like you're losing your goddamn mind. Like, am I crazy? Like, that's what I wanted Vertigo to give. Once again, this goes back to me loving 3D movement and sounds. Like, I want to make you feel like, bitch, I am dizzy in here. Say what? And see, we sped it up. And we also put a sub bass line underneath. Right here, it go. All right, here it go. Sub bass line right here, it go. Make it drive, bitch. Woo! Right here, go up. Woo! No, bitch. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, bitch. I'm sorry, bitch. Me and Uzo snapped on this bitch. I'm sorry, girl. You cannot tell me. No bitch on this earth can tell me that me and Uzo did not snap on this. Oh my God, I can't wait for y'all to see the video footage of me and Uzo producing this. Cause bitch, when we was up there and that bitch said, boom, boom, boom. And I said, bitch, go up, bitch. Take that bitch like a church. Bitch, I love a church element in pop music. I love a church element. Like, please know that. And if you listen to all my songs, they have church elements in them, bitch. Down. Girl from Detroit, bitch. I grew up in the church, bitch. Like, I have to bring it in some way, somehow, because that was my first concept of even knowing what music does. That's what they used to do in church to make it catch the Holy Ghost. And that's why Vertigo has that kind of like, can't get it out my head type feel. Left ear. Go around you, bitch. Like, that's another thing hold on, girl. That's another thing in production that I learned about working with Aaron. I learned about directions and frequencies and, like, bitch, girl, I'm telling you, bitch, when you in your producer bag for real, bitch, like, you really start to, like, look at shit. Like, and I listen to shit way, like, I'd be like, oh, girl, wait a minute. I knew there needed to be a hook type, like, sample thing that we can always, like, we can sample if we want to sample in the future or something. I always want to make a sample type, like, something that you can reference. At first I had some shit like up, down, round, 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 up, down, round, round. And I was like, and then I just kept working with it. And I said, you spin me row, row, row. You spin me row, row. I have the original voice note in my phone. I think it was October 10th of last year. And And when this spin me round round drop, we added in the like I was getting around the room, like I was getting swung around, bitch. Listen to it. Pause. Crash. Woo! I go. And then go up. Woo! And then it goes. And bitch, no shade. That second verse took me out, bitch. We redid that second verse at least 5 times. Different ways, sung it different ways. Because as I was working it out, when we originally wrote it, we wrote it to be like a dance song completely. Like it's just a dance song. But then I was singing it when we were writing it. And I was singing it and I said, something about this feels dramatic and like I'm begging, like it's an opera, like it's, and I wanted to emote that in the vocal, which is why in the music video, I wanted to cut to like this Romeo and Juliet, princess, throwing money, very alternate universe, weird ass, like Shakespeare play real quick, like in high school level at that. Like I wanted to really emphasize it being a high school play, like I want this shit to look like it was in my brain and I was just scatterbrained, bitch. And like, I wanted the vocal and I wanted this part to feel, even if you're hearing the vocal in the background, we're going, and all this shit is just, ooh, it's very that. You know what I mean? And then dumb me dizzy now, cause I'm now. Like, bitch, I wanted to like slap you right back into the song, bitch. Let me do that second verse one more time. No shade. Hey, go. Here we go. Hands like these spaceship, bitch. Let me tell you the story. So me and Uzo in the studio, and me and Uzo, I said this clap part is kind, and I said, but it's so typical. I said this is expected. This is what the girls do. Give me your hands. Everybody clap your hands. I mean, that's the part of the song. Like, every dance song has it. You know what I mean? I said, Uzana. You gotta do something more kind. Like something needs, I want to keep that motion though. So I love if it ain't broke, don't try to reinvent the wheel, bitch. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, calm down. You can't add a spoke. You can't add a rim. You can't add a hubcap. You know what I mean? So, bitch, I said, let me add a hubcap. Okay? And so me and Uzo went through these sounds, and we found this sound that sounded like a fucking spaceship thruster, bitch. And it comes around like, and if you listen closely, it comes around the bend, bitch. It goes, ooh! Bitch, I gotta play the instrumental. Hold on. So you can hear the detail, bitch, right here. Right here. 5, 6. Listen to go. Ooh! Again. Then it goes like, woo! Then it go. Let me hear you go. Tick, tick, tack, tack, hop, hey. And it goes like this. Bitch, y'all host, girl. No shade, girl. No shade, bitch. No shade, bitch. I just had to give y'all that. I had to give y'all that. Because the instrumental was so fucking pussy, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. So you hear those thrusters, right? And we put that in the end. We put that in the mix. Like, so, bitch, listen to this. So it just changes the dynamic of the clap. It makes it feel more crazy. You know what I mean? This whole back end of the song, bitch. Here go. Give me a little stutter. Give me a... And then and I put an ad-lib and go, now that could be. We keep falling, spinning, round and round and. Give me hands. Woo! Say what? Give me harmony. Take it home. Wow! There go. Fuck it up, then I go like. That song right there. That song right there, baby. Vertigo is that's my baby. I love that song to the moon. And now the next song, Red Flags, was a song that almost got cut. Red Flags almost got cut because I was like, I just don't know where to take it. We wrote this song almost 2 years ago, me and Uzo and Amy. And it was always cut. It was always like a good idea. I wanted to write a song about being a stupid bitch. You know, I wanted to write a song about being a stupid bitch. And I just feel like we all been a stupid bitch. Every once in a while, sometimes. Sometimes you can be a dumb girl over some dude, you know, and like, it just be what happens, girl. It just be what happened. And sometimes you be like, girl, I don't care. He be doing me so right up in this bedroom. I don't care. I'm coming over. And I know he ain't shit. Ain't worth a goddamn, ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it at. Going over there. Like, but I wanted to make it like a very pop, but like 2005 pop. There's a very specific era of song I was going for. 2005. I need you to do your Google search. 2005's pop music. It had this very archaic type cadence to it, but it got dirty. And then it got light, and it had rap, and then it was like, it had like these twinkles and shit in it. And I was like, but I want to take it to really go into that era of you got served, and then like lean with it, rock with it. Like I really, and me and Aaron, and oftentimes Aaron just looks at me and goes, we're doing it. Like I'll say all these ideas, and he'll be like, yes, that's, oh my God, this is cunt. And we'll just, straight man, right? And we will get and just go in and just have fun. And that is Red Flags. Love this song. I love this song. Love this song. And I wanted to tell a story. So I was like, you coming along, like I'm chatting with my bitch, like this.
Met a guy, seemed so shy, just my type. Told me to look into his eyes, and his spell called me blind, had me falling for his disguise. In a trance, in a mind,
I want that shit to feel like it's crawling on you, bitch, and then pop.
That he says, black to red, but I'm gonna be where you
what?
want me.
Wow! Bitch!
I'm gonna be where you
It go. Bitch, go. Go! Yeah! Say what? I'm what? You say, and I want you to feel, I want it to, and then bring it back like this. It ain't even the worst part. He say,
you only text me late, you never wanna take me out. Ain't got no shame, you say I knew what this was all about. Why do I stay when you don't play me when your friends are around?
bitch, I I love Aaron. I love Aaron, bitch. Let me tell you something. One of the finishing touches of that, at the second verse. First of all, I wanted to make this part of the song a like share, do you believe in love after love kind of thing, kind of auto-tune. And I wanted to really push into the auto-tune on this part of the song. And you'll hear that on About and stuff, like we really emphasize on certain notes and cadences. But my favorite thing is, why do I stay when you don't claim me when your friends are around? And my favorite thing about that is we did a production thing where it goes, why do I stay when you don't claim me when your friends are around? And it's underneath on around, and it sounds like the song is like you feel like you're going in a circle. And I love that so much. Like, I love little shit like that. Like, shout out to Phineas. Like, I'm studying like just how to put little things in production that make the story feel immersive. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, no shade. Girl, please.
Got no shame, you say I knew what this was all about. Why do I stay when you don't claim me when your friends are around? I know you still play with your ex, but still I play it down. Cause we go all night, make the wrong feel right.
Who's on the background?
For the things we like.
We pitched them up. Gorgeous.
We're so good inside, so good inside. I'm gonna ignore it, I'ma just ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it cause I really don't care. I ain't checking for it, so I'ma just ignore it.
Love that harmony. I don't know why.
You got in my head.
And I want it to sound like you're really getting, if you listen to it, it's like, whoa! Run it up, bitch! Bitch! Hold on! Let me pop my pussy live! Ow! Hold on! And then you gotta go like this, you gotta go. Here you go. Woo! Hold on, the camera, go like this. We snapped. I'm sorry, bitch. And we wanted the strings to take you home, bitch. It go.
I'm gonna ignore it. I'ma just ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it, boy, you got in my head.
And then Aaron, ignorant ass, said, let's let it. Aaron's so stupid. He said, dramatic, bitch. It's still going. Bitch, and Aaron was like, let's just have it really fade, bitch. And I said, cunt. Like, I love collaborating. Like, I'm sorry, music is the best collaborating. And I know there's artists out there like Tame Impala and shit, like they can go like to a cave and make the greatest album of all time, because this new album Deadbeat is sickening, bitch. I like to collaborate. I love to hear ideas, and like, I'll have these crazy ideas, but like, help me flesh them out, bitch. And speaking of that, it's the last song, Strip. This is a longer video than I thought it was going to be, but I'm so excited. I haven't even really smoked in here. I had to break it down, bitch. I'm excited. This is our first project. This is not just my project. This is the Tired Ass Army. Like, bitch, girl, some of my bitches been with me for a long time, girl. So, bitch, it's a long time coming, bitch. And of course, you know, like, I really hope that with this EP, I just hope that I am setting a precedent that, like, bitch, just know that anytime I'm saying I'm making music, it's going to be crafted. I'm taking my time. I'm being very intentional. Just please know that, because I love music way too much. And that's what Strip is, right? So Strip is the last song on the EP, and I did this intentionally. I knew immediately before I even do the track list, I knew Strip was the closing number. Strip was birthed from a conversation to me and my good bitch Amy walking around London going to get lunch. I was talking about dating because I felt like, and I still feel like, men are intimidated by me, and not in like a pretentious, like I'm the shit cocky way. It's a very like, I already have a perceived notion of you. And so I think that this is who you are because I've seen you on the internet. I've seen your memes. If I don't even know your name, I've seen your face reacting to in a wig or whatever. And though I don't care about those things, I love that part of me because that is me. Like, bitch, I love everything about that. You will never make me ashamed of what I post on the internet in the past. It's iconic. However, that is not me at 31 years old, living in Los Angeles for 8 years and started a business and a production company and like met my faves, been in rooms that I never thought I would ever be in, and like still growing and making marvelous friends and like having a dynamic family that loves and supports them. Like I'm a well-rounded person, you know? And I think that I just wanted to strip away the perceived notions. And then I thought about it, and then as soon as I said that, me and Amy looked at each other like, bitch, that's a song. Strip away what? And we just got to writing. Like, bitch, wouldn't this be kind of if we said this? Like, what do we want to strip away? Like, what do we want to... Funny enough, we were actually going on some like clothes, fabrics type writing at first. Folded is now out now, but like no correlation at all. But it's funny that how our brains were kind of in that same synergy when writing Strip and Folded, when somebody was writing Folded as well, which is funny. It just came out of conversation of frustration of dating and being perceived. And then I got to thinking, as we got to writing, I think a lot of people in this world, because of social media, we all get perceived. And like, it doesn't matter if you're internet famous or well-known or not. Everybody wants to see how you look on the gram, and like, you're being perceived, babe. Like, everybody's being perceived in a certain way or another. And I just wanted to write a record that was like, can you see me for me? Like, if we're going to talk, if we're going to date, before we get naked, can you really get into this? Like, because I'm a dynamic person. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect. So even if you perceive me as perfect, I'm not perfect. Even if you perceive me as flawless, I'm not flawless. Even if you perceive me as just this beautiful being and like, you just look at me as I'm just this handsome thing, nice, but that's not all I am. I cry. I have self-doubt. Like, I have traumas. Like, I feel like this song was to just get that out. And I wanted to pay homage to Brandy, to Beyonce, the women that taught me how to layer and listening to what my ear is trying to, to sing and to give this beautiful vocal performance. And I always wanted to do that. And Strip, my baby Amy, I shout out Amy, was the one that pushed me to make this record. Amy was the one that really was like, Zach, you got to take it though, babes. If you're going to sing this, if you're going to really give this, if you're going to give this, you got to give this. Once again, this was me believing in myself. This was me being like, stripping away the insecurities of my tone, of my voice. I didn't like how high pitched I naturally am. And so I was like, is it going to give what I wanted? But then I had to realize my superpower is my silky ilky. My superpower is my falsetto. So bitch, lean into that. Have fun with that. And Terrell actually was one of the people that I had let hear. And, Terrell's like a brother to me. And he heard this entire project through and through. And one of the notes, he was like, Strip. He was like, wouldn't it be interesting to bring that new kind of naked to the front and like kind of give it an intro? And then I was like, T. And he cut me up something on Final Cut Pro and was like, try it like this, but like take out the harmonies, da 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 da. And so then me and Aaron went in and applied those notes. And then I was like, okay, if we're gonna do that, let's kind of bring in like this funky guitar, and then let's bring in the strings and kind of do 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 do. Like kind of give it that kind of do 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 do. And believe it or not, I was inspired by the Boondocks. Like, my inspirations come out from weird places, by the way. But I was inspired by the boom doom doom and it go boom 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 boom. And I love that little section. I was like, I want to make something like that in Strip. And so that's where that boom 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 boom. Ah! Okay, I'm cheesing because I'm just having so much fun. Okay, this video is so long. I'm so sorry. If you stayed and watched this entire thing, I appreciate you. I love you so much. I'm just so grateful. Okay, let's just do Strip. Let's go before I get emotional.
New kind of naked, new kind of naked. What do you see? I'm me for real, not just digitally. Am I everything you expected me to be? Are you distracted by your perception of me? Give me a POV, cause I don't really do this casually. Come to the surface, but they don't get underneath. See the material, but what about the seams? Cause I've been in my head, not everybody seeing me undressed. Before we get naked, see my layers. How about a new kind of naked? Back to
right here. There you go.
Strip, 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 strip it to the floor.
Woo!
Expectations at the door. Strip, 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 strip it to the floor. Leave your expectations at the door.
The expectation, like I was very intentional with that, bitch. Those strings, it goes.
I don't want anymore. Or the disappointment of another hit and run. It's a cycle. Could you be the one? Cause I've been in my head. Everybody seeing me, I'm seeing me, I'm just. Too many words, too many things unsaid. And I've been thinking about you in my bed.
hug, bitch. Say what? Like,
strip it to the floor.
Woo! That can I get a new? And those last notes were indeed an homage to Brandy Norwood. Those ha ha ha, of course, an homage to Aphrodisiac. Ha 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 ha. I am so grateful for every single one of y'all that have listened to this project. As of right now, as at the moment of recording this video, on Spotify, we are at 156,000 streams on the project, and on Apple Music, I think it's 152,000. So like a total of like 300,000 streams on this project. And of course, that's thanks to High giving it a boost. But I mean, it's trucking, and 10 people, I'd have been like, oh, look at that. I'm grateful for every person that pressed play. These numbers may be small to some, but for me, it's fulfilling. It is worth the money that I've spent on this project. And being a fully independent artist is no fucking joke. And every fully independent artist out there releasing projects and doing music videos and photo shoots and visualizers and performances and self-funding it all and doing the production and paying producers and working with songwriters and paying for mixing and mastering. And I salute you so tough. I've tipped my hat off to you, because this feat is no joke. But I would do it again. But I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I can't wait to release more music. But I'm going to be running this until, like, I want to be on prize stages next year. I would love to be working this set out. Like, I want to turn Midnight Bodies, the EP, into like a 20-minute set on stage, and just make it something that y'all can, like, even if you don't even know my name, never see my face on my music, you will leave that show being like, bitch, how do I download everything he got? Because the show is going to be so fucking fantastic. My main reason to even co-produce is because I want to perform my music, and I want to make music that makes me want to perform. And so I put things in the songs that's like, oh, that's gonna be sickening in a performance. You know what I mean? Like, I come from that world. Like, I am my mother's child. I am my mother's child. And that's from everybody, from B to Gaga to Janet to Madonna. These women, like, shaped my brain. Be an artist. Be a canvas for your ideas. Why not? And if people don't get it, they don't have to get it right now. They'll get it one day. They don't get it one day. As long as you live for it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And that's what making this project has taught me. As long as you live for it, they'll get it. They may not get it right now, but they're gonna get it. People will get it. It's about you having conviction and really living for your vision, bitch. Because at the end of the day, it's your vision. All right, Tired Ass Army. I love y'all for sitting here jamming with me and jamming to Midnight Bodies. If you've been streaming Midnight Bodies, I appreciate you. If you have not, please give it a try. If you loved it in this chaotic scream video, because you probably didn't even hear it enough for real in this video, but please go stream it and let me know what you think about it. And if you have been listening to it, let me know in the comments below what you guys like about it, what you want to see more from me when it comes to music. Do you have any critiques? Bitch, you know I love a critique, bitch. I'm here for it. I'm excited, and I'm just grateful. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I love you bitches for watching and listening, and we will roll up another one real soon. Bye, Army.